I was very excited to speak at this meeting to explain to the honorable members of parliament, the representatives of our people, the importance of the tourism industry, and the challenges that we in the industry have been facing. I've been in the industry now for over 13 years, so I think I have a bit of insight into it. So this was my opportunity to share with our leaders the challenges that we are facing and my ideas for solutions to those problems. I think one of the most important one is a lack of marketing for the country. Compared to our competitors in the rest of Africa, marketing budget for UTB, tourism board, is quite low. So I would really love to see members of parliament support a bigger budget for our tourism board. More infrastructure in terms of our tourism roads and accommodation capacity in and around the parks. Conservation really depends on the communities that surround our national parks. So if they are benefiting from it, then they would be, the animals would be worth more to them alive than dead. So poaching would go down, and yeah, our industry would be stable. But mostly been doing ground handling and ticketing, but now we are moving into the accommodation space as well. We are hoping to set up a lodge in Bwindi as our first operation. So that's why I know a lot about the Bwindi area. Yeah.
Yes, what is your perspective about domestic tourism as a person who's in the industry?
As I said in my presentation, the more I got involved in tourism, the more I learned about my own country. I lived here for many years, but I didn't know this much how unique our country is. And I think many Ugandans, we take it for granted. As I was saying, we drive by Lake Victoria, we know there's the River Nile, but we don't know how special and how unique it is. Our wildlife, our cultural heritage, it's amazing, and all in this small country. So it's something we should take pride in as a people and help to promote to the rest of the world. And I think it would benefit us as well economically. Well, tourism may seem like it's just about beautiful landscapes and scenery, but the fact is it also has economic benefit for the country. To an industry that I'm very passionate about and which I have operated in for over 13 years. I started my tour and travel company, Age Safaris, in 2008 because I believed that it would give me an opportunity to share my African strategy to combat poaching, illegal wildlife trade, and trafficking of wildlife and wildlife products. Hopefully, with enough funding, they'll be able to strengthen their institutional capacity for protecting these targeted species and their habitats. With these few changes to our national strategy, I believe we would be able to increase our tourist arrivals exponentially, but at the same time conserve our pristine environment. Let's endeavor to preserve, protect, but most of all, showcase the amazing heritage that has been entrusted to us, for God and my country.
The poem, it sounded like a poem about tourism, and a lot of having here the first daughter with us in this meeting is not something we take for granted.